There has been a lot of talk and theories about Callum learning, or more accurately, connecting to the Sky Arcanum, now allowing him to perform sky magic at will, without the need for a primal stone. This was some feat because, until the last episode of Season 2, we thought that no human was capable of this. So now the question arises, will Callum be able to connect to any of the other Arcanums? Or even all 6? Callum struggled, and I mean really struggled, to connect to the Sky Arcanum. From his battle all season, with him trying to fight the norm and break the barrier that said humans couldn't do primal magic, and his descent into darkness within himself after he entered his coma/dream state. He went through a lot, and we cannot deny that. But in the end, Callum came out of his coma, finally connecting to the Sky Arcanum. And I believe that his dream took him deep into his own mind. Doing dark magic went against everything he stood for, and so his mind fell into its deepest, most inner layer. And here is where Callum fought against his own mind, a battle within. And after rising victorious from this battle, Callum's connection to his own mind was stronger than ever. And this self-connection, this connection to a deeper part of his soul, allowed Callum to meditate on what he wanted and connect to the Sky Arcanum. It was no simple feat, but as Callum traveled into his own mind and connected to his innermost self, we can see that it is very much possible for someone to gain a connection to a primal source. And this is the key in determining whether Callum can even connect to the other 5. This key has 6 sides, each representing a primal source. And each side glows when brought close to a being which is connected to the respective Arcanum. This item is called a key, and its previous owner, a master of all 6 sources. So from here, we already know that it is possible for a being to master all 6. And from what we discussed just before, it is possible to gain this connection from reaching deep into oneself. And this key may be the secret to Callum unlocking these extra 5 sources, which could perhaps help him meditate on each source individually and learn the secrets behind them, maybe allowing him to connect to more sources. But this key could also be a key to Aravos himself, who maybe would be able to teach Callum what he knows about the 6 sources. But based on his villainous demeanor, I'm not so sure this is a possibility. We cannot know the key's true purpose, but only that the mastery of all 6 sources is heavily connected to it. Now, with primal stones, we've seen Claudia and Callum use the primal stone to conduct sky magic. This means that a human who is capable of magic is also capable of using the primal stones to do so. We see Viren do this as well in the flashback whilst fighting Thunder. This means that any stone they use, they will be able to temporarily have the power of the primal source in their hand. And so, if they can do this with the primal stones, why not without them? Of course, you have to forge the connection, but once that connection has been forged, one should be able to do this magic. Callum used the Sky Primal Stone and used it to conduct sky magic, until he forged his own connection to the Sky Arcanum. And this means he must be able to forge a connection to the others as well. 3 things. The journey deep into his own mind, and Aravos being a master of all 6, and his key having a great significance, as Harrow said. And finally, the ability to cast any magic with a Primal Stone. These points make me believe that it is 100% possible for a human, or Callum in this case, to connect to the other Primal Source Arcanums, and be able to master all types of magic, just like Aravos has. So far, Callum is not yet a master of the sky magic, but I believe as he is traveling into Xadia now, his aura around the magical lands will help him forge these new connections and further his skills in sky magic. Of course, at this moment, Season 3 hasn't yet released, and so this is just a theory, but I believe it is a valid and strong one. So that is going to be the video for today. Will Callum master all 6 sources? Is it even possible for him to connect to another Arcanum? All that good stuff down in the comment section below. I do hope you enjoyed. My name is Rohan. Subscribe for everything the Dragon Prince. And until next time. I think it's safe to assume